Now that you know how to create a post, let's go ahead and create a test post for your class journal. Select the green circle towards the center of your screen that says Add. Then select Post Student Work. Choose any of the options that you would like to try out for your test post. I may want to do a drawing. One of the things I love is that you can do multiple pages. So if your students are creating stories or you would like to do a class story all together for your mini lesson that day, you can do that through here. There are also several backgrounds that you can choose from. So you'd select the circle on the left-hand side with the 3 dots, and then backgrounds. Notice you also have the options for different shapes. You have solid colors, radiant colors. You also have some different lined and dotted paper options as well. Choose any that you would like. You also have an option to add text to your drawing. You can record yourself. This is also great for your young readers and writers who may not have the best handwriting or may not know how to spell words correctly. So in order for you to know what they are trying to say, have them record themselves reading their story so you'll be able to listen to it later and know their story that they were trying to tell you. You can also take photos and upload photos as well. Select the camera to upload a photo or to take a photo. You can also add a caption to your drawing as well. At the bottom, you'll see your different tools that you can choose from. Maybe I'm making a how-to for my students. If I did not want to draw out the words, remember, I can use the text option as well. And I could keep going, adding pages to my book. Once I'm ready, maybe I wanted to read it for my students who may not be on-level readers, or they could be kindergarten students who are learning to read. This book is going to show you how to build a book on your own. Once you're done, select the pause. And now your recording is tied to your drawing. When you're ready to move on, select the green Done button in the upper right-hand corner. If I want to play it, I can. If I need to re-record, I also have that option. I can save it as a draft if I want to come back to it to work on later. I can delete it if I didn't like it and start all over. For this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Select the green check button to move on. Now, you'll notice that I have my students that are in my class listed here, but then I also have an option for all students in Heckman Sandbox. Please remember that I am signed in as a teacher, so I have the option to post for all my students. However, when students are logged in, they will not have this option. If they are using the shared QR code on shared devices, they would have a list of all students in the class and they would select their name. If they are signed in for one-to-one and they are in with their email address, then they would not even be prompted to select the student because they're already signed in as them. However, for this purpose, I'm going to post this to all my students because it's something I want them to be able to see later on with their family. Now, because I have it enabled to where students cannot see each other's posts, students cannot see this because they are logged in on shared devices. Now, if my students were logged in on one-to-one devices, I might enable that, but I might not. Students, when they're logged in as one-to-one, they can see their post, but students who are logged in on shared devices, they cannot because I have it enabled for them not to be able to see it. However, family members would be able to see this video that I am tied to them as long as they are tied to their students. So when family members log in, they would be able to see this video and they could show it to their student at home. And that could help guide them in creating a book on their own. This is also a great place if you want to share a newsletter, you can do it here. But remember, there is also an announcement feature that I will show you later on. So now that I've selected that I would like for this to go to all my students, I would select the green check mark to move on. Now it's been posted to the class journal. Remember, I am the teacher, so I do not have to approve this. If a student had posted to the class journal, I do have it to where I have to approve it before it gets saved to that student's account.